Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us at this information session tonight for our part-time and online education programs. My name is Omkar, and I'll be your host for this evening. Joining us on the call, we have Russell, who is our academic manager here at Professional Part-Time Learning for Education Programs. I would like to mention that we are recording this session for anyone who could not join us live at this point, so we can share the recording with them later. And before we begin our session today and go over the agenda, I would like to take a moment to respectfully acknowledge the land on which we stand. But before I do that, I just want to make sure, can everyone hear me okay? Just give me a thumbs up in the chat. That's fine. Awesome. We recognize the lands on which we gather are covered under the Williams Treaties and rest within the traditional territory of the Mississaugas, a branch of the Anishinaabe Nation, which also includes Algonquin, Chippewa, Odawa, Ojibwe, Potawatomi. It is through the treaty process that we are able to live, learn, teach, and prosper in this region. We acknowledge with gratitude this land and the indigenous people who have cared for and continue to protect Turtle Island and its resources. We commit to the responsibility of reconciliation and the work of increasing awareness and understanding of our shared history. We do so by recognizing the past and working towards a shared future as friends and allies. So for our session today, we are going to look at a number of things. First, we will give you an overview of professional part-time learning, and we will highlight why choosing a program and a course with PPL could be a fantastic choice for you. After that, we will take a tour of our website, showing you all the resources that you have available at your fingertips. And don't worry, because we have set aside some time at the end for your questions, and we are here to help. So feel free to speak up or put your question in the chat as the session goes on. And before I start covering the portion about PPL, a small poll will be up and running in just a second. This will just help us gauge what programs are you most interested in. So that should be up right now. So some of our featured education programs for professional part-time learning includes programs such as early childhood education, educational support, teaching and training adults, e-learning developer, instructional design, and there are plenty more. So why choose professional part-time learning? Well, our programs are specifically designed for working professionals and individuals who have busy schedules. So this makes it a perfect option for anyone who's looking to advance their education while managing other commitments. And with online and flexible learning options, you can access your course material and attend classes from anytime, anywhere, allowing you that greater work-life balance. Our programs are also career focused, meaning they are tailored to provide practical knowledge and skills that can be immediately applied in the workplace. Plus, these programs can be completed at your own pace, giving you the flexibility to progress as fast or as slow you need. However, keep in mind that every week you will have a deadline to meet in order to finish those courses. And lastly, we also have a robust support system with our PPL team here, who are here to help you throughout your educational journey. So this includes a student advisor, an IT service hub. So we are there with you throughout your process. And if you're looking to transfer some of your previous credits from your previous education or work experience, we also offer credit transfer and prior learning assessment. So the credit transfer service provides an opportunity to leverage previous completed courses either from DC or other post-secondary institution towards your program. And to be eligible for the credit transfer, you must first accept the admission for the program that you're interested in. And this process is self-driven, so you would have to reach out to our team, and you can reach out to them at transfers@durhamcollege.ca. And if you want more specific details about these, we can go over those things in our Q&A later as well. The second thing, which I spoke about, was the prior learning assessment and recognition, which is PLAR. So this process allows you to get your academic credit for the skills and knowledge you've acquired outside the classroom. So this can include any of your work experiences, life experiences, volunteer work, etc. And if you think you already have the knowledge required for a specific course that you're interested in taking, you can apply and challenge for PLAR using this. So a subject matter expert will assess your skills and knowledge using a variety of things, uh, depending on the course that you select. Again, to do so, you can reach out to the credit transfers team or the transfer services team at transfers@durhamcollege.ca. So now, if we talk about getting started with a course or a program at PPL, there are a number of reasons why you should consider joining us. The first one is that it's easy to register for a program or a course with PPL. And we know that sometimes that process can be overwhelming, but we've made it as easy as possible for you. So to start with, you have the option to register for the course completely online, and this will be just like shopping online. It's a straightforward process, and we will walk you through that process during our website overview. If you're not a fan of online shopping, don't worry because you can also register by phone or in person by visiting us at our Oshawa campus. And our goal is to make this process as easy as possible from day one. So, whichever method you prefer, we are here to help. And the next one is that most of our courses also start every month. So you don't have to wait for a specific time period to start your studies. Traditionally, courses and programs start in winter, spring, or fall. And we know that this structure gives you a clear path to completing your program. And we do offer our programs and courses during that period. But what happens if you miss the semester start date, like we are in the middle of February right now? Well, with professional and part-time learning, we offer courses throughout the year, which gives you the option to start in either of those months. So you don't have to wait every time to start your educational journey. And our registration for the March start dates are already open. So if you want to start as soon as March in 10 days, you can do so. With PPL, there's no need to put your future on hold. So you can start taking the control and start progressing today. And lastly, our programs are designed to support your unique learning journey. So we are all about flexibility, part-time learning. So whether you're balancing your work, family, other commitments, this flexible option gives you a lot more. This offers you the flexibility to choose how many courses you want to take each semester. So if you're only capable or your workload only allows you to take a certain number of courses, that's fine. You can do so. But with that option, you also only pay for the courses that you register for. So if you're taking two courses a semester, you only pay for those two courses. So there is no upfront cost that you pay, even though you're applying for a program itself. So this was our brief overview of professional and part-time learning. And before we get into our website overview, everything that I just spoke about and explained and more can be found at durhamcollege.ca/ppl. And before I get into the website overview, I just want to end the poll and see what answers are most students here interested in. So we have a major number of students interested in the early childhood education. And then there's the educational support. We also have a lot of other students interested in other programs. So feel free to put that in the chat and share what program or courses you're most interested in as I bring the website up on the screen right now. And Russell, please feel free to chime in if there's anything that we would like to also mention.
Just seeing that, Marvin, you put other into the chat. If you wanted to kind of be more specific, we could give you some more definitive look at the program that you're interested in. Laverne says social service work.
Okay, so we do have a variety and we will try our best to answer your questions today. So if we look at the website overview quickly, when you go to durhamcollege.ca/ppl, this is the homepage that you're greeted with. In here, you can search for the programs or courses that you're interested in and simply hit the search icon to find those things. Uh, Today, I would like to show you our list of all the programs that we currently have. So to do so, I will click on programs and courses, go to all programs, and here you will find all the programs that are currently available for this particular semester. Because we have a number of students interested in the early childhood education program, I will look for that one. So as you can see, this one has popped up first. So as I open this, so this is your program page for early childhood education program. And this will be similar looking for most of the programs that you see. So the page starts with the program description or an overview, and this gives you a brief idea about the program. Next up on the left-hand side, we have the admission requirements tab. So these are the admission requirements that you need to meet and be eligible for prior to applying for a certain program. Now, since this is a 2-year diploma, it does require an application form. So students are required to submit the application form along with the necessary details that it states prior to registering for any of the courses. And you can only register for the course once you have received the admission acceptance letter. But I will get to this in just a bit. The next up on the tab, we have the program of study and length. Now, every program is accompanied with a program of study, which is a document that will help you monitor your progress and also give you a suggested sequence of study for the required courses. So if I click on this, I will zoom in a little bit. Yes. So this is our program of study document. It also highlights the length that you have to complete the program. So this one says you have a maximum of 15 semesters from the start date to complete this diploma. This does not mean you will take all those 15 semesters to complete. That is just the maximum time you have to complete the program. Now, as I scroll down, I'll see all the courses that I need to complete in order to graduate from this program. And this document also gives a suggested sequence of study, which means you can follow this sequence. But the reason why we give this suggested sequence is because of something called the prerequisites that we have for some of our other courses. If we take this course, for example, Guidance of the Young Child, CHLD 1382, these have 2 courses as its prerequisites. If you have not completed any of these courses, which is 1381, ECE Practices Introduction and 2380, which is the child development one, you won't be able to progress throughout the course with all the information that you would need. So we encourage students to save this document and keep it handy, because you can also then mark your completion date and when you finish this in order to stay on track as well. If I go back to the program page again, you will then find the information that I spoke about, which was the program length, maximum time that you have. You will then find the other details that you need. For this particular program, you need to complete a certain number of gen eds, so you can find that information there. How you can progress with your field placement, and all the details and frequently asked questions can also be found on this page as well. We also have program outcomes and career options. This highlights what are some of the things that you will be learning throughout the program, as well as the career options and potential industries that you could work in after graduating. And if I scroll down to the bottom, because as I had mentioned previously, signing up for a course is as easy as online shopping. So we will look at that right now. So as I scroll down to the bottom of the page, you will see something called as current course offering. So these are all the courses that are offered under or within this program that you can sign up for. Now, if we follow the program of study and the suggested sequence that it had, which meant child development 1 is the first one that we should look at. So let's go back and search for it. Okay, so child development 1 is the course that we're looking at. But you will ask, there are 2 child development ones. Which one do I sign up for? Well, there are 2 courses because one is offered on a monthly intake online basis and the other one is on a semester intake online basis. So what would this mean? That the semester intake online was the course that started in January. But if you look at the monthly intake online, these are the courses that you would be taking in February, March, and April. The length is usually the same, is the same exact as the semester intake. It's just that it starts at a different date. So if I click on the course itself to sign up, and I see the course page, similar to the program page, I have a brief overview of what that program is. Also, I have a section that says how the course is delivered. So this course is delivered online asynchronously, meaning you can attend the classes whenever you have the time during the week, while making sure that you are meeting all the deadlines in order to progress through the course. If you want to read more about our other delivery methods, you can click here to find that out as well. Now, this one, you would see it has equivalence, but no prerequisites. You can sign in for these courses. But because this particular program has an application form that you need to fill out, we will now look at the application form itself. Once I click on the application form, something like this will pop up. You will fill out all the details, make sure that all the entrance requirements are met along with the transcripts that are required. And you can complete this form and then submit it to ppladmissions@durhamcollege.ca. Our processing time is usually within a week itself. So expect a reply if you apply anytime between now and start of March. But once you have applied through this, you would receive an admission acceptance letter, as I mentioned before. Once you have that letter, you can then go simply on the course page, scroll down to the bottom. You will see the start date is March 3rd, which is in a week and a little bit more. Click on register. This means that the course will be added to your shopping cart. So complete the process by clicking on the shopping cart here or at the top, and then fill out your details, and you would be enrolled into the course as is. So this was a brief overview of what the program page and course page looks like and how you can register for a program as well. Before we move on to our questions, I will quickly show you some of the other resources that we have. We have a contact us page. You can click on the contact us and then contact to go there. Or you can also click on the contact us button right here to reach out to us. If you have any questions about admissions, any of the processes that we just spoke about, you can reach out to us. You can also call us during our business hours. If not, you can also leave us a voicemail and we'll do our best to reach out or get back to you with an answer within 24 to 48 hours also. Everything that I just explained and more are here in these videos. So how to find a program or a course and how to register. You can also fill out the form later if you have any questions to then reach out to us as well.